As we move on to race number 6, and the 6th on the programme is a Class 3. It's the Good Barbar Handicap. It's over the 1,000 metres. Top 3 drop in class here. Dragon General, Fortune Bobo and Water Divino. His last start run up behind Hot King Prawn. Waldorf makes his Hong Kong debut. Turf Sprints, Money Boy, familiar here at Sha Tin. Hair Trigger, a 2-time course and distance winner this season. Ace King's a 4-time course and distance winner. Baltic Whisper makes his debut. California Elites makes his debut. Down to Double Valentine, who makes his course and distance debut here.
This is one of those 60 to 85 rating span races, so it just stretches out a little bit, allows a couple at the bottom of Class 2 to sneak into this Class 3. There'll be pace here. Baltic Whisper, California Elite, the 2 newcomers have both got speed. Fortune Bobo, Ace King's drawn well to posse up, as is Money Boy, the last start winner. And Double Valentine's a horse that's shown pace too. I'm not sure he'll match it though with the initial pace. Waldorf, probably just to sit midfield, I would have thought.
Yep, Fortune Bobo is the first one to look at. Could be a good day for the Bobos. We've got Handsome Bobo earlier on. Fortune Bobo going nicely here. For you that don't know, Bobo means baby. There's the one for the linguists out there. So it could be a good day for these ones. He's definitely going nicely. So is this horse, Water Diviner. It was a good run behind Hot King Prawn, who's not a bad horse last start. And they were well clear of anything else. So I expect a good run from Water Diviner. He's come on nicely. Francis Lloyd's got him ticking over very well. And here's a first starter called Baltic Whisper. And this horse is looking nice as well. I'm going to sneak him in. Baltic Whisper, he's 11.32 pounds. He's had 3 trials. And the only thing is he did win in blinkers in Australia and he's not wearing them here. But we'll see if that matches.
Won twice at Gosford.
Yeah, Bjorn Baker trained him there. Just over $500,000 jackpot in here, so looking at an estimated return in the region of $2 million for the first leg of the second Devil Trio. Let's start off with Hair Trigger, Ace King and Turf Sprint, who had no luck at all. Hair Trigger surprised me when he did it first time. He surprised me again doing it this time.
He's obviously got a real liking for the hot tempo, a little bit of cover, and then he can let down. We know the straight thousands like a 1,200-metre race, but it's obviously a straight course as opposed to the course with the bend. So he's just got an affiliation with the way that the race and the tempo of it. Turf Sprint, oh, goodness me, he had so many excuses in that race. Yeah. He's worth another chance. He'll go on top for me. I think he gets his chance. Yeah, should he get a clear run?
Yeah, I've got Turf Sprint in there. You have to after that run, I think.
Yeah, I think we heard too from Chris So in an interview prior to that race. He expected Turf Sprint and his newcomer to be both very competitive, and obviously both of them didn't in the end, but one had an excuse. All
right, OK. Money Boy, very consistent. 9 times out of 10 runs second, but he didn't this time. Got his head home in front of the Valley.
Yeah, Joe Moreira jumps off, Preble gets on, and you get a massive price about him. And he had been racing well, and he took over here from the old stager, Ocean Roar, and went away to win. It wasn't a surprise because he'd had 5 minors leading into this and 1 fourth.
Yeah, like this is his 10th run for the season as well, Money Boy, so he's fit. No worries about that.
OK, he'll be there or thereabouts once more, 8.50 at the moment. Another first starters, California Elite. Let's learn a little bit more about him with trainer Michael Friedman.
Michael, California Elite steps out for the first time this weekend. He's a former Peter and Paul Snowden horse. How's he been here in Hong Kong for you?
Yeah, good so far. He's taken a little while to get to the races. He had a couple of little setbacks, and he's a fairly gross sort of horse, so he's taken a few trials. So it's been a bit of a process getting him ready, but he's done well enough and he's ready to go.
In that most recent trial, he showed speed. He won the trial. Is that the way you think he'll race on Sunday?
Yeah, he's sort of one of those exceed and excels that tends to like to be on pace. Both his better runs back in Sydney were sort of that way. So I'd say he'd probably take up a pretty forward spot.
And how wound up is he for his first up run?
Oh, he's certainly forward enough. He's had, I think, 3 or 4 trials. So fitness-wise, he's sort of up there. It'll just be a question of whether he is really well suited up the straight or not.
It's a pretty tough start for these 3 debutants, Paul. So how did you line them up?
Oh, I really like Water Diviner. I think coming out of that Hot King Prawns race, and they were well clear of anything else. And if Hot King Prawn was in this race, he'd be $1.10. So Water Diviner on top. Turf Sprint was unlucky last time, so we'll give him another chance. Fortune Bobo, he won at big odds at Happy Valley, but he has run well up the straight before, and we'll give the first starter, Baltic Whisper, a try, a chance as well. His track work's been pretty good. 3, 5, 2 and 10, but I'd really like the 3. I'd be backing him to win.
Turf Sprint's had clear excuses at his last 2. Prior to that, he ran second to Hot King Prawn over the straight 1,000. I think unimpeded, clear run, he wins for me. Money Boy's the danger. Ace King, I think, probably got a couple of other horses in the race that are better than him pound for pound, but he's got a few little ticks here with a good barrier particularly, and as Paul said, Water Diviner, very good effort first up, so 5, 6, 9 and 3.
Yeah, Turf Sprint on top for me as well. 5 and 3, that's the Quinella for me in race number 6. First, the Group 1s comes up next. Race number 7, the Centenary Sprint Cup. And Mr. Stunning and DB Pin lock horns once more. 1-2 on International Day. Of course, Blizzards comes out of that race. Lucky Bubbles gets the blinkers on for the first time. Hugh Bowman back in town. Here is Blizzard. He finished 4th in the sprint on International Day. Can he step up? Lucky year. Well, he caused an upset last year in the Chartin Vase at huge odds. Could he do the same again or beat the clock, stepping into Group 1 company for the first time?